Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. So, over the weekend, I was thinking about some people in my life that were bringing me some challenges that I have had to deal with. But the reason for those challenges was because if you're like me, there may have been a person that you were in the past that was not a productive part of the community. You may have been a person that had a bad and negative attitude. You may have been a person that just was, conducted yourself in a way that's just not becoming of you. And then, you go through things and you figure out your path and your journey, and you realize, you find your faith, or you find love, you find self-love, whatever it is that you go through this journey with yourself. And on the other end, you come out as the best version of yourself that you've ever been, that you could have even ever imagined you being, right? So with that said, you have to remember that the old you, the old version of you, may have hurt some people. The old version of you may have left a path of destruction. You may have burned some bridges that can never be built again. So when you become this new version of yourself, you can literally tell people until you are blue in the face that you have changed. You can even show them how much you have changed with all of your acts of kindness and being polite and using your manners and not judging people anymore. Whatever your new version is, the way you behave obviously speaks for itself. So, but there are going to be some people who just don't believe you. They just don't believe that you could have ever changed, because you were just a destruction and a powerful force in their life, that they want to hold on to that version of you because it justifies their own actions. Okay? Or they want to hold on to that version of you because they're not changing. They're not growing. Right? These people in your life, me personally, I dealt with this more so with family than I did friends. I really treated a lot of my family members like crap when I was younger, and when I was my old version of myself. My mom, my dad, my sisters, my brothers, I treated them all very disrespectfully. And I didn't care. The attitude I had about my family was, you're always going to be around. You're always going to be there. So this is me. Take it or leave it. I'm out. Peace. I was just a rude little brat. I was so self-absorbed, So there may have been some bridges that, maybe I didn't get a chance to set things straight or even really apologize to my dad before he passed away. And for many years that bothered me a lot after I became the newer version of myself. I regretted a lot about some of the things that I said to my father and some of the ways that I treated him when he was alive. I was 24 when he passed away. I'm 38 now, so I mean, that's 13 going on 14 years of heart work that I've been doing to recognize that. So anyways, what I'm trying to get across to you is there are going to be some people that just simply don't believe in you. Okay? They don't believe that you have changed, no matter what actions you show them, no matter how you show them, no matter what you tell them. And these people, you have to understand, these people, you can try and move heaven and earth to prove yourself to them. They're not going to budge. And you have to accept that, and you have to make a choice. And that choice is either let them remain where they are and move on without them, family or not, or set up some boundaries between you and this person in your life so that you can have a strong and productive relationship with them or friendship with them as your new version. What is not an option is for you to go backwards when you are with this person because they don't believe in you. And it's the only way you know how to communicate with them. That is not an option, okay? So keep moving forward. And there may be several different reasons why that person doesn't believe in you. It can be because they don't believe in themselves and they're not willing to do their own work and figure their own shit out. So they're going to just remain right where they are. Or it could be that you did hurt them so badly that they have hung on to that hurt and they're not able to move on from it. But even if that's the case, guys, even you can apologize all you want, but it's not your problem. It's not. If they cannot move on from something that you did to them and you have tried to apologize, explain yourself, done everything that you can to try and prove that you've changed or how sorry you are, it has nothing to do with you. That's what that means, okay? It has nothing to do with you anymore. Move on. Now it's their problem. They're the ones that need to do the work. They're the ones that need to heal. And they're hanging on. For what reason? Because they can't let go. It has nothing to do with you at that point. Okay? And another reason may very well be that you did burn a bridge. You did burn a bridge with someone that, yeah, they forgave you. Yeah, they moved on. And yeah, all is well. Sure, I'll be civil with you. Sure, call me up. I'll accept your apology. I forgive you. Everything like that. But sorry, I just don't want you in my life. That you need to accept. Okay? You need to accept that and you need to move on and leave them alone and just keep going. Keep doing your work. Keep moving forward. Let them be, So when you have someone in your life that doesn't believe in the changes and the work that you're doing, there's those three things to consider. Okay? But regardless, again, what's not an option is for you to go backwards for somebody else just because they don't believe in you. Don't do it. It's not worth it. And you'll find out that it's not worth it when you get back to that old version of yourself and you lose everything that you've worked so hard for. Okay? You have to be able to let people go with grace. I'm sorry it didn't work out. I'm sorry I hurt you. But you know what? It did happen. I've accepted it. I've done the things that I needed to do to show you and tell you that I'm sorry. You don't want to accept it. You don't want to believe me. That's fine. I'm going to let you remain where you are, and I'm going to move on with my life and keep being the better person and keep doing this work. Okay? So anyways, that's my tip for this week. I hope you guys get something out of that. That I really struggled with that for a long time when I first started making a lot of changes in my life. A lot of my family members were just kind of like, yeah, roll their eyes at me when I would say something off cuff that they've never imagined I would say before, you know? Or, you know, when I wasn't drinking or I didn't want to drink, or even if I told them I don't drink a lot anymore, they're just like, yeah, okay. You know, and even if you go out to dinner with them and you don't get a drink, they're just going to be like, oh, well, she must not feel good. You know, like there's going to be those people. There's going to be those people. And you have to embrace it, understand it, know that they were a chapter in your story and they're just not going to be in the next one. Okay. Have a great week, guys. Bye.